United against Sevilla, the Champions League. Winner takes it all.
Such a big night that Rio Ferdinand wants my job, and it's also a huge night for Manchester United and for Jose Mourinho, who knows his side need, barring a goalless draw in a penalty shootout, a win here at Old Trafford if they are to join rivals Manchester City and Liverpool in the last 8. But wins are all United seem to deal in at Old Trafford right now, with 17 victories out of 20 home matches so far this season, losing just once. Since the goalless draw in Spain, the Red Devils have played 3, won 3, and after Saturday's win over Liverpool, confidence is high that they can reach the quarter-finals for the first time since 2014. Sevilla are yet to win a knockout tie over 2 legs in the Champions League and can still progress to the quarter-finals without winning here tonight. A score draw would be enough for Vincenzo Montella's side, who are also looking for their first success in England at the 7th attempt. Old Trafford is all set for Manchester United's biggest game of the season so far. Kick-off is at 7:45 and is also available in 4K on BT TV channel 433. Joining us tonight, 3 Champions League winners, Rio Ferdinand, Paul Scholes, and we've managed to smuggle Steven Gerrard into Old Trafford too. Do you want to do this bit, Rio? We'll hear from all 3 very shortly, but let's get straight to the tunnel where Des Kelly is with Jose Mourinho for tonight's team news.
Jose, biggest match of the season so far?
I don't know. I heard so much before we played Liverpool that I don't know if, in spite of this is a knockout, if it's the biggest match for the United family. For us as a team, I think so. And next Saturday again, because it's knockout. You know, we win, we go through. We don't win, we watch quarter-final on TV. It's simple.
A couple of changes tonight. Lingard, Fellaini come in, Matt and McTominay make way. Is that a reaction, just a rotation of a winning side, or have you seen something in the previous Seville game or the Liverpool game you wanted to change?
You know, a little bit in relation to what we think the game can be, and to try to get the best out of the players. We have a good squad. When people is available, we have different options, and we believe that Marwan qualities can be important the way we want to start the game.
You have to make home advantage count tonight, get the crowd going as well?
Hope so. You know, we have to win. It's a very dangerous result, the one that we had away. I'm pretty sure that Sevilla will be alive, will be in the tie until the end. I don't see a big result happen and then everything is resolved. So I think it's a game of huge pressure for both teams, and probably details are going to make the difference. And the home advantage was something that played for them very, very well in Sevilla, because very strong. And hopefully our people can give us a little push.
Very best of luck tonight.
Thank you. See you later.
Thanks.
Is it bigger than Saturday's game against Liverpool, Rio?
I think each game as they become bigger and bigger. I think Saturday was a huge game, but equally this is a huge game. Yeah. Knockout football, Champions League, you want to be in upper echelon of this competition. And so they've got to come out fighting. They've got to come out on the front foot, take the game to this Seville side. They can't come out and be conservative. They've got to go out there and make sure that they give this crowd something to shout about for starters, to push them over the line. And you don't want to pay too much respect to this. They don't deserve that, I don't think, this Seville team. I don't think they're good enough for Manchester United to come out here and sit back and say, we're going to wait. Go out and take the game.
Paul, they've played some decent football in the last couple of matches as well, so that's going to fill them with confidence, surely.
Yeah, it should do. I think Saturday, especially playing against a really top-class team in Liverpool, was a great win. It felt like, for the first time in a while, there was a really big atmosphere here. They was playing against a top team, like I said, in Liverpool, and they managed to come through and win. It felt like a really big performance. And Rashford was sensational. As Rio said, he almost caught Liverpool by surprise, I suppose, the first 20, 30 minutes. And I think, you know, it really caught Liverpool, and they really struggled to recover from this, Liverpool. And I thought, you know, at times you're going to have to defend in games against top-class teams in big games. And tonight there'll be periods you have to defend. You have to do that in the second half against Liverpool on Saturday.
Is this a bigger game than Saturday, Stephen?
Well, I think if they never got the right result against Liverpool, they can still recover from that. If they don't get the right result tonight, it's curtains and they're out the competition. And I think the reason he's brought Fellaini into the team tonight is to probably, use that physicality against Seville, because they're not used to it in their league, and United can certainly benefit from that.
OK, let's have a look at the Manchester United team and possible formation. Rio. There are a couple of changes from the side that played at the weekend. Fellaini, we've mentioned. Lingard's back too.
Yeah, I think Lingard was in a rich vein of form about 3-4 weeks ago. It's good to see him back in legs again.
Do you think he'll play in that position, or perhaps swap with Alexis Sanchez there? Because it could be either.
Yeah, I think they can change. I think that in the game that naturally will change. I think Lingard's been at his best this season in central areas, and I think that he's a genuine goal threat from there as well. But the beauty of him and Alexis Sanchez is that they are able to play wide and inside as easy as each other.
First start since about November for Fellaini. Does that surprise you, pulling a game of this magnitude?
A little bit, yeah. It's been a while, but as Stephen said, he was quite good when he came on Saturday. He broke up play because Liverpool on wave after wave of attacking. He did break play-ups. It's different starting tonight. I think he'll be in there for his defensive qualities. I don't see how United will have much possession. I think they're playing a counter-attack, and I expect Seville to have a lot of possession tonight.
And Pogba on the bench again.
Yeah, I mean, United have got a very strong bench, so if the starting 11 isn't working for Jose, I'm sure he will make changes behind it. I watched this Seville team twice against Liverpool very closely, and as good as Bernardo is, and he can control a football match, you can hurt this Seville team behind their midfield. And Zonzi presses, and Bernardo's quite lazy out of possession, so I expect Sanchez to really hurt them between the lines.
Just the one change from the team that played against Manchester United in the first leg. Kier coming into the starting lineup in place of Navas, so suggests a little bit more defensive lineup.
And that's natural being away from home, but I think the number 11 Carrera is someone to watch in the first leg. He was very, very good on the ball, goes around the pitch, great feet. So Manchester United have to be wary of that. But again, I don't think there's much on there that really should worry Manchester United. They should be worried more about their own performance. And
it wasn't the best of games, was it, the first leg? Chances were few and far between, and obviously the highlight was the sensational save by David De Gea. Here it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, best goalkeeper on the planet. That's what he does. This is bread and butter for him. Other keepers, this is something out of the ordinary. But
I'm not sure that's bread and butter for anyone.
But this has become ordinary for this guy. I mean, as I said, you sit here and you marvel at what he does as a goalkeeper. Normally we're talking about things that go on at the other end of the pitch. He produces save after save like that, week in, week out.
We'll talk more in depth on David De Gea a little bit shortly. Time to go pitch side though. Des Kelly is down there for us, and he's with a Manchester United legend, Brian Robson.
Thanks very much, Gary. Yes, a man who's made many a swashbuckling performance on this pitch. What do you make of this tonight? 0-0, tricky scoreline, Brian.
It always is. If you haven't got the away goal in the first leg, it can be tricky because the players always have it in the back of their mind not to give a goal away because then you're under pressure to score two. But I've got to say that United away from home haven't been as good lately as what they've been at Old Trafford. But they've got some good results behind them throughout the season at Old Trafford, and it's a difficult place to come to and get a victory. So the boys have got it all to play for. They know how important it is to go through into the quarterfinals, but I expect us to win.
First goal tonight is going to be very, very important, isn't it?
Definitely. If United score the first goal, I think we'll definitely go on and win. But if Seville were to get off to a good start and get a goal, then it's going to be a real difficult night for the team.
Thanks very much, Brian. Back to you, Gary.
I marked Brian Robson at corners. Once ended very badly for me, needless to say. It's set up to be a tense night here in Manchester. There's only a goal between Roma and Shakhtar in the other match this evening. That's available on BT Sport 3 from 7:30. Tomorrow night, it's an early start on BT Sport 2. Bayern Munich are in Turkey to finish off the job over Besiktas. That starts at 4:45 before we're live from the Camp Nou for Barcelona against Chelsea. Finally poised at 1-1. We start from 7. And don't forget the quarter-final draw is live on Friday, BT Sport 3 from 11 a.m. The question is, will Manchester United be in it? They had David De Gea to thank for leaving Spain with a clean sheet 3 weeks ago. We'll be looking at the man a lot of people are saying is the world's best when we come back.